Picture yourself in one of those scenarios. You go shopping and you find out that your credit card has been declined. Or you go to an ATM machine and you find out that your withdrawal request has also been denied. Despite the fact that you know you have money in your bank account, you're also informed that all your accounts have been frozen until further notice. As you investigate to why this is happening, you find out that the banks have been closed and the government failed to protect your money, that you believed this could never happen. And you question yourself, how could this happen? It's my money. Why I can't take my money out of the bank? Whereas you have placed your money into the bank and you believed it was safe because it had a big vault or because it was protected by the government. However, the scenario I'm about to describe, it's very close to happen because of this pandemic. The first thing is that you actually don't own the money you have in the bank. What you own is a line of credit. And if you look into the small print, when you open a bank account and you read the contract, it actually says you have unsecured deposits to the bank. And in the case of a financial crisis, the government is required to step in and to confiscate all the deposits from the bank in order to stabilize the economy. So this scenario is very close to happen, and there are actually plans in place all around the world from the government, including the US, Canada, New Zealand, the United Kingdom, and Australia, where they have those scenarios in place and a plan of what to do in the case of a financial crisis. Now, what we're living at the moment with this pandemic has caused already a financial crisis. As a matter of fact, we have seen a lot of problems with the economy, including the stock market have gone down a lot. People are losing their jobs. People are not buying products anymore. People don't have money. People don't have credit. And when they don't have credit, that causes a financial crisis, because it has a lot to do with the money. The more people spend the money, it helps the economy to stabilize. But if people don't have money to spend, that contributes to the financial crisis. This is a scenario that we are living at the moment, and it is a global financial depression that's happening right now, and it's only going to get worse at this stage. What we are seeing here with the economy that is going down, and despite that the media, the government is lying to you, so you don't understand what's happening, because when people have an understanding of this, they are going to rush to the bank, take out the money, and that's actually going to contribute to the panic, and it's going to contribute to what they don't want it to happen, which is a financial crisis. However, the importance that you need to understand is that your money is not secure in the bank. That is an illusion. Specific with the current situation we are living on, there is a higher risk that your money can be confiscated from your bank, and your accounts can be frozen. This is a scenario that if we look back into the history, we can see it happened not very far from now. It happened with the Cyprus Bank, where money have been confiscated and people have lost at least 90% of their money. So the question is your money safe on the bank? And the answer is no, your money is not safe in the banks. It's an illusion to think that the big banks can protect your money and the government can protect your money, because in the case of a financial crisis, the bank is required to confiscate your money in order to stabilize the economy. We have seen so many cases like this through the history, including the MF Global, which happened in 2008 and took about $1.6 billion from the customer's account. That money has not been found yet, and the customers have not received their money. A lot of people believe that the economy is heading towards a better path because the government have invested money, billions and trillions of dollars in order to rescue the economy because of the pandemic. This happened about 2 months ago and continues to happen. Well, when the government injects money into the economy, that's not a good sign. You can look at it and the market actually doesn't respond very well, because that means the economy is in crisis. It might be like a band-aid for 1 day or two, where people can still see a positive result on the stock market, where the stocks goes up because of those crises and people get more hopeful that things are heading to a better path. And it's all about creating that illusion that everything is fine. Go ahead and spend your money, because that's what they want you to believe. The more you spend your money under the financial crisis, that means that the economy is being helped. But if there is a financial crisis, that means that there is not much money available, inclusive with people losing their jobs. So the situation becomes a little bit like a reverse Robin Hood, where it's taking from the poor and giving to the rich when the money is confiscated with the help from the government. So don't fool yourself and believe that your money is safe with the bank, because if the situation gets much worse, which is where we are heading at the moment, the government can confiscate your money. And it's important that you understand that there is this possibility, this risk, because when you understand the risks and the impacts involved with this pandemic and the financial crisis, you'll be able to reflect with a clear direction where you should take actions and which actions should be. It's important, as I said before, that what we are living now in the economy, the plans we are tracing now, will give birth to the third stage of the economy. At the moment, we see a lot of constraints and we see some actions happening. One of them is boycott to Chinese products. which have had a bigger impact. But all of that are benefiting to depression in the economy, which we already are in this depression. And now it's important for you to take care of your money and do not leave your money with the banks because it's not safe. Thanks for listening.